Hi, I'm Kayong here, and in this particular video, I'd like to address 3 common myths or misconceptions that many have on Forex trading. Now, the 3 top questions that I often get asked in various sharing sessions is number 1, they often ask, Kayong, is Forex trading even legal in Malaysia? Number 2, they tend to ask, is Forex trading very risky? They probably heard a lot of people actually lost tons of money in trading itself. And number 3 is that they have the misconception that Forex trading is actually a get-rich-quick scheme, or through Forex trading they are able to make a lot of money in a very short period of time. Now in this particular video, I'd like to fully address these 3 common myths, or I would say misconception, that many people actually have. And hopefully through this sharing, you'll be able to understand a little bit more about Forex trading, or even shift your perspective of what trading the currency market really is. Okay, now, number 1, whether Forex trading is actually legal in Malaysia. The activity of trading currency itself is actually legal, or I would say it's not illegal, right? Because the whole activity of trading itself is literally like you bringing your cash into a money changer and you exchange for another currency. And that activity itself is called currency or FX trading. But what you need to pay attention to is that in Malaysia itself, there's no regulation, or the government do not provide certain guidelines or licenses for companies to run brokerage. Okay, and because of that, if let's say you want to set up a company to run a brokerage firm in Malaysia itself, then it's naturally illegal because you do not have the licenses to do that. Okay, so what many traders in Malaysia do is that in order for them to actually participate in the financial Forex trading market, they need to register with a foreign broker trading account. Okay, and that itself, what it means to us is that if anything happened to that particular broker, because it's foreign, it's overseas, it's not in Malaysia, naturally the government in Malaysia doesn't protect us against those companies, right? And that's the reason why if today you want to kickstart your trading journey to open an account with a particular broker, it's very important for you to select the right one. Okay, so that is something that I'd like to address. It's not that trading activity is illegal, but if you are setting up and you're looking to set up a brokerage firm in Malaysia, there's no licenses and regulation provided. In other words, what it means is that if today you set up a brokerage firm and you run it in Malaysia, okay, you are unlicensed and that becomes illegal. Now, the second question that many people actually ask is Forex trading very risky? Okay, so this is actually a very common misconception because it's coming from the experience that perhaps their friends or even themselves or family members actually lost quite a significant amount of money through trading the currency market. Okay, but throughout my experience since I started trading back in 2012 until now, of course, I've came across many different assets and different ways of trading the financial market, including, of course, currency, stock market, options, futures, index, investing, etc. Okay, but what I want to highlight over here is that many people do not understand the concept of risk management. They are not aware of how they can protect their capital, protect themselves, or even protect their profits. And that's the reason why they have the misunderstanding conception that trading currency market is actually very risky. Okay, but what I want to highlight to you is that if you pay a little bit attention and put in a little bit of effort to go and understand how to manage your risk, actually Forex trading or the currency market is one of the markets in the financial world that allows you to fully control the risks that you want to put in terms of every trade that you want to take. Okay, so in fact, if you compare to options or even stock market, I would say that FX market is one of the financial assets that you have the full ability to really control your risk management approach. And because of that reason, okay, actually trading the financial market in terms of FX currency is one of the safest among others. Okay, so this part here, something for you to understand is, if today you still feel that Forex trading is very risky, perhaps you haven't fully understand the concept of risk management. Okay, so in that perspective, what you can do is to really go and read up a little bit about Forex trading risk management approaches, how to handle risks, how to mitigate risks, etc. Okay, the third question that I get asked very frequently is that I heard a lot of fast return in a very short period of time. I'm able to gain a lot of money through forex trading. Okay, is that real? And many people actually had the idea that if you approach trading, especially in the currency market, right, they are able to gain like 5 to 10% per month, or even some even greater returns like 30% or 20% every month. Okay, now to keep this answer short, right, are you able to gain a lot of money or huge returns in the financial market, especially currency market? The answer is yes. Okay, but in all types of investment and trading, you need to understand that if today you want to obtain a high return, naturally you need to put in a little bit of higher risk. Okay, so that term of higher return, higher risk, that's the common understanding. Okay, and that's very important, because if you're asking of whether is it possible, then definitely the answer is possible, but you need to, of course, be prepared to take a higher risk. But what many people out there actually fall for is what I call money game. Okay, where they are attracted to very high returns and high profits, but they do not fully understand the risk involved in such high returns gain. Okay, so what I want to highlight to you is that a very average return that you can really expect with kind of like a conservative risk in forex trading is somewhere between 1 to 2% return per month, right? That is considered is something that is achievable. Okay, but at the same time, you do not need to put in a lot of risk in order to achieve certain results in terms of an average of 1 to 2% return per month. Okay, and what I also want to share in this particular video is that the returns that you get from the financial market doesn't matter what asset you're trading. Okay, this includes currency, options, stocks. There's no such thing as guaranteed return in the financial world. Okay, so if today you still have the conception that or the belief system that a certain set of system or certain investment scheme is able to guarantee a return, I would like to share with you that there's no such thing in the financial market. Okay, if those are guaranteed or promised returns, are probably some kind of like an investment scheme or even money game. Now, I hope this video is able to give you some insights and real perspective into what currency trading is. Now, if you have any questions, right, it'd be great that you post those questions in the comment section below, and from there I'll be able to fully understand, what are some of the things that you guys really wanted to understand more and find out, and I'll be able to, of course, share my experience and my insights about those questions. Right, so with that, I'll talk to you in my next video.